The body that looks after Canada's rail safety faces a fight over plans to install sound and video recorders on locomotives. For well over a decade, the Transportation Safety Board has been asking for the devices to help in accident investigations. But CBC News has learned the union representing locomotive engineers has filed a grievance over the issue. Dave Seglins has more from Ottawa.
The issue is privacy and the question of what will be done with video recordings or audio recordings in those locomotives if the technology is installed. Now, keep in mind, from the engineer's perspective, they spend long days, 12-hour shifts at times, through day, through night, in a very small, contained space in the top of that locomotive cab. They say, look, they talk about everything, their lives, their spouses, their, very private moments. And for any other worker, it would be like having a big brother or a boss standing behind you all the time. They're concerned about that. They say, look, in principle, if it's the safety investigators, similar to the airline industry, that want to have a recording in the event that there's an accident and then they can retrieve the recording, they don't have a problem with that. But it's the companies who are saying, look, if we're going to pay to install this, we want to be able to do more with these recordings than simply hand them off to the safety board in an accident. The companies want to be able to review all of that video and audio information so they can monitor their employees. And when those employees are, taking a nap or breaking rules or even missing signals, the company's in a position to discipline them and make sure that the crews are being safe. The Transportation Safety Board has been calling for this for 15 years, but the regulator, Transport Canada, has sort of stepped back and said, look, if this is going to happen, it's going to be voluntary. The rail companies and their unions have to sort it out. And so without anyone sort of forcing this issue ahead, really the whole notion is stalled, despite recommendations out of, as recently as the Burlington, Ontario Via Rail crash, where 3 crew members were killed. Transportation Safety Board saying if we had videos, we would understand better why that train went off the rails.